Hi everyone, welcome to your 18th class. Today we are going to try and understand the meaning of the Pancha Kosha model of self-discovery. This knowledge comes to us from the Taittiriya Upanishad. In this chapter, it is a conversation between a father and son. Bhrigu is curious to know about the truth of his self, and his father, sage Varuna, helps him in this vichara or enquiry. So the chapter begins with a very profound Vedic statement. Brahma vidapnoti param. The knower of Brahman attains the highest. The entire Vedanta is packed in this little statement. It is not a journey in space. It is not a journey in time. But it is a journey from ignorance of what or who we are into knowledge of the supreme reality or the Brahman. So how do we define Brahman? The Upanishad defines Brahman as Satyam, Jnanam and Anantam. That is reality, consciousness and bliss. Sat Chit Ananda. And where does this Brahman reside? The Upanishad says, Yo Veda Nihitam Guhayam Parame Vyoman Pratishthitam. This Brahman resides in the sacred space of the cave. It is a very symbolic and cryptic language. Guha refers to the 5 sheaths of human personality which envelops the Atman or the individual soul. So the first kosha is the Annamaya Kosha. It can be translated as the food sheath. The Annamaya Kosha is the outermost layer of the body. It is that which is tangible and visible. It is also known as the Stula Sharira, and just like everything else in nature, it's composed of the 5 elements: earth, water, fire, air and space. The Annamaya Kosha is made up of digested and transformed food, which is why it translates to the food sheath. This is the most gross of the 5 sheaths. Any pleasures experienced at this level lack longevity and are the most fleeting. In yogic terms, this sheath can be transcended through asana. The second sheath is Pranamaya Kosha or the vital sheath. This sheath is composed of the 5 pranas, prana, udana, vyana, samana and apana, as well as the 5 organs of actions or the karmendriyas, that is the mouth, hands, feet, rectum and genitals. Yogis can transcend this sheath through the practice of pranayama. Next is the Manomaya Kosha, the mental sheath. The mental sheath is not only the mind but the subconscious and the 5 organs of knowledge. These jnana indriyas are the sense organs themselves, the eyes, nose, ears, tongue and skin. It is through the sense organs that the mind receives information. It's also through these sense organs that desires arise. The Manomaya Kosha includes thoughts, emotions, feelings, imagination, memories and the subconscious mind. An ungoverned mind can lead to destructive choices, negative emotions, and poor choices in terms of well-being. The fourth kosha is Vignanamaya or intellectual sheath. It is this layer which separates man from animal. While both may have memory, thoughts, feelings, and emotions, only human beings are able to discern between what's right and wrong and what's real and unreal. Along with the intellect, the Vignanamaya Kosha includes the ego. It has a sense of self and identity, a certain I amness. This kosha can be strengthened through Jnana Yoga or the path of knowledge. Studying scriptures and spiritual texts, meditation, and asking the question, who am I, develop a proper understanding of the self. The last kosha is Anandamaya or the Bliss sheath. It is the most subtle of all layers of the personality. Understanding the layers of one's being is key to obtaining happiness and success in life. If you fail to recognize your true self, you will forever live at a surface level, slave to your desires and an illusory understanding of the world. This Pancha Kosha philosophy will help us gain knowledge of our true self by transcending the grosser layers of our personality and tuning into the subtler aspects. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next week.